Foolish businessman. Two businessmen discuss how to prevent their employees from stealing the company's goods. One of the two gave the experience. I am the owner of a confectionery factory. I always let new workers in to eat sweets for the first few weeks. After that, they got tired of it and never touched it again. The other mused. This is a bit complicated if applied to me. What do you produce? I am a banker. Introduce the right profession. How is your career now? I've been suspended for several months. I have an illness, so I can't stand for a long time. I can't sit for a long time. Any slight disturbance of the weather makes me tired. In short, what disease do you have? Rheumatism. God, what do you think? Sure, I'll get you the right job. What? Weather forecast. Sad writer. A writer is busy writing an article. The wife came to the side and said, "Would you take a large piece of paper and write better?" The writer was pleased, thinking that his wife praised his literary talent. The literature was abundant and the small paper was not enough to copy, but also asked again. How did she say that? The wife calmly said, "He doesn't know how to calculate anything. Large paper is discarded and packaged, but small size paper is useless." Intelligence of the healthy. When Albert Einstein talked about his theory of relativity, a doubtful guy asked, "The intelligence of a healthy person like me cannot accept what it cannot see." Einstein stood still for a moment, then replied, "Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now you put your intelligence on the table, and I can trust that you have an intelligent mind." The best women in the world. A certain manager, after a customer reception, returned home in a drunken state. Called, but no one opened the door. Then he thought of a plan and loudly called, "I bring the most beautiful bouquet of flowers to the most beautiful woman in the world." As soon as he finished speaking, the door opened. Where's the prettiest flower bouquet? Oh, where is the most beautiful woman in the world? Humor. The girl chatted with her fiancé, a successful businessman. "I am not rich, nor educated. So why do you love me? Do you love me because of my pretty face or because of my attractive body? I love you for your sense of humor." Boss drunk. The night before was the annual festival of the factory. The next morning the boss called a shift leader. "Hey, it seems that you drank continuously yesterday." Then he got drunk. But the most terrible thing was that he took off all his clothes in the middle of the yard. Only his shorts were left on him. And in front of the whole factory, he pushed a wheelbarrow. Inside the car was a person who was also wearing only shorts. Is it true? Sir, you must know that. The person in the car is the boss. Two neighbors. I have a son-in-law for your daughter. But my daughter is too young to get married. But this young man is the vice president of the World Bank. Ah, well then. Alarm clock. Two female office workers confided. Every morning when I hear the alarm clock ring, I feel like a gunshot in my heart. So what were you doing then? Then I found myself dead. Deductive. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson go camping. Two people sleeping side by side. Near morning, Holmes shook his friend and asked, "Watson, look, what do you see?" "I see a lot of stars." "So what do you think this means?" "That means we will have a beautiful day." "And you?" "In my opinion, this means that someone stole our tent." Successful businessman. An angry father asked his three sons, to be honest, who was standing up there and poured the potty directly into the river. The three of them were silent. The father continued, "Let them remember Mr. Washington and the cherry tree." At that time, Washington was about the same age as you, but he was crazy about cutting cherry trees, but he confessed to his father. That made him very proud father. Hearing that, the first boy confessed. The father sighed and picked up his whip, ready to give him a few whips. Dad just told me that Washington admitted his mistake and was forgiven by him. Yes, but when Washington cut the tree, his father was not in the tree.